Have you ever wondered why so many women have to wait till maybe when they are in their late 20s, early 30s, or even 40 before they begin to really find out that they are stuck? They begin to ask questions like, is my life put together? What does it look like? Other women in various industries are thriving and their life look all put together. What is wrong with me? Am I really going through depression? Am I really a woman? Do I even know my worth? And you may even take time to look back at your various relationships and come to find out that I've been a whole lot of mess. And even if you didn't do relationships, are you still at that point where you're asking yourself, what exactly is my worth? And I'll simply tell you, it is simply because you probably may not have found balance. You may not have even found your femininity first. Talk more of finding balance in your femininity and relationships. So in today's video, we're going to talk about 5 ways on how to build your feminine energy. Beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's Nnalue, Ifeoma the King's Bride, your lifestyle coach. If this is your first time of coming to my channel, thank you so much for joining, and please hit the subscribe button somewhere here. Like my video, please like my video so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and also share with me your comments in the comment section. Having come from a place of pain, a place of confusion, a place of depression, suicidal thoughts, and other things I went through in my teenage years till my early 20s, and coming to this point of total healing. Like when I talk about total healing, I mean total healing and living a purpose-driven life, and also helping a lot of women to address their pains and overcome it. I am here today to hold your hands, to share with you ways on how to build your feminine energy. If you really want to attract a masculine kind of man, and a man who is worth it, who you think should take care of you, you have to first of all be that woman yourself. You don't have to wait being on your bed, eating all the pizza, getting all the weight, and you're thinking that God is going to just send you a man who is just going to come from nowhere and take you out of it. It doesn't work like that in today's world. For real, it doesn't really work like that. So just chillax. If you have some drinks, you can join me so we can talk about this. I really want to pour out my heart with you on this topic. So 5 ways on how to build your feminine energy. The first one is work on you. Build yourself first. If you really want to ooze out that femininity to the world, you want to be that attractive woman that not every kind of man, the kind of men you want will come for you. You have to learn how to be that woman first, because like attracts like. Light don't repel light, so you have to first of all work on yourself as a woman. Work on your standard, work on your sexuality, work on your mindset, work on your courage, your body, your health. You work on every facet of you. Work on your mindset too. I'm sure you must have come across the Bible, Proverbs 31 woman. Almost every feminine woman wants to be the Proverbs 31 woman. But before we go into that, let me tell you what femininity is, in case you don't know. I use 2 words here: femininity, which is one of my courses, and femininity. So femininity is just the overall quality of being a woman. Femininity are those set of attributes, those set of characters that are attributed or that is meant to be for women. So first off, you have to build that woman you are proud of. In my last video, one of my videos I made, where I talked about the 5 things you should do first before you say yes to a man, I said, ask yourself a question at this point in your life. Are you that woman who is proud? Like, if you were to be a man, and will you be proud to marry who you really are at this point? And if you're not proud to marry who you really are at this point, that means you have a lot of things to do, a lot of work to do to yourself. That's one of the reasons why you should enroll on my femininity and relationship course. Check the link in the description box below to book a call with me on let's talk about it. So the first thing you have to do, like I said, is to work on you. Build yourself. A wise woman builds her house. Your house has to be you first of all, before you start talking about your physical house, your marital house, and all of that. But a foolish woman tears hers down with her own hands. This is what the Bible says in Proverbs 14:1. If you still remember one of the scriptures in the Bible where the 10 virgins, 5, they were all virgins. 5 were wise, 5 were foolish. You still see what foolishness still cost a lot of people, even though they were virgins. So first of all, you have to focus on you. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, am I the woman I really want to be? Because the person you see here today It's not the woman she was when 2012, when she was 18. She was a very terrible human being then. She was the most naive human being, the most low esteem. I lacked self-confidence, but this video is not about me. We have to talk about you. So first of all, work on building yourself, your house. With that being said, the second thing on how to build your feminine energy is to heal from traumas, all the traumas that have separated you from your femininity, that has made you, pushed you away from really being that feminine woman and not as a masculine woman that you are. You have to deal with those trauma. In one of my videos I made, I think the previous video or the one after this video, I talked about how you will know signs that you're still going through traumas and how to come out of it. 7 signs and 7 ways on how to come out of trauma. You're looking at one who had lived this life of trauma. You're looking at one who has I don't want to talk about me much in this video, so try to see that you heal that trauma. You don't want to carry that baggage around, because if you carry that baggage around, it's going to hinder you from building your feminine energy. If you carry that baggage around, it's going to hinder you from really finding that kind of man or even being your kind of woman. Not everybody wants to start living their lives for men, we know, but you have to first of all live your life for you. So try to see that you heal from that distressing experience that happened to you in the past. Okay, number 3 is be intentional about building feminine habits. Be very, very intentional about building your feminine habits, your feminine words, your vocabs, you know, the way you carry yourself, the things you do, your self-care routine, your health. The goal here is to build that feminine energy, that feminine kind of woman. So learn how to build feminine habits, how to care for children, how to care for your pets, though I don't really do pets, how to relate with others at work, at school, in your house, how to really take care of your apartment, how to, you know, build up those habits that is attributed or that are attributed to being a woman. Sis, you are not a robot. Okay, then the 4th thing is watch your tone, sis. Just chill, chillax, speak with a gentle voice. You're not a man, you're not fighting with anybody. And also watch out, you know, your tone, but in the public. This help when you learn, when you build your feminine habits and you begin to learn how to watch your tone, it's also going to help you to know how to control your temper if you're outside. It helps to also help you to know how to really be a complete woman. How do you talk when you're outside? Do you laugh like and you lose yourself outside? You have to learn how to start doing it in your house before you go outside. Now the point is not for you to shade anybody or for you to pretend. No, the point is for you to really becoming has to do with practice, becoming that kind of woman you want. So you want to really work on your tone of voice, speak gently, don't be so scattered everywhere, don't be so harsh, don't laugh too loudly, learn some habits, yes, on how to speak fluently. It's one of the courses I share with my students on femininity and relationships. So you may want to enroll on this course. Check the description box below. So watch your tone, your overall carriage, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself. Do you always slouch on your phone when you go into a place, or do you walk in there with confidence as though you own the place? Then the 5th thing is manage your sexuality with honor. Darling, in one of my videos I mentioned things you should stop doing, you should avoid doing in your early 20s. One of the things is for you not to do things you will later regret in life. You have to manage your sexuality, baby. Your body, your dressing, your dress code, your social media life. You can't come on social media and you're twerking and you want to tell the world that you are a feminine woman. It doesn't work like that. You can't come on social media and your social media posts and life, because most people who met you virtually will address you and perceive you as you are being carried on your social media. The way you talk, the way you post, the things you post, the things you it's whether or not you like it, even if you say this is not my real life, it shows a major part of you that is outside. This is what you're showing us, and this is the truth we're going to take from you. So if you're lying and maybe all your social media posts are based on lies and they're not true, we are going to judge you like that, and a man is going to judge you like that. One lady told me that the people who always come into her inbox are men who always want to have her send them her nudes. And I was like, what kind of conversation do you have with these guys? What kind of things do you post on your social media? You can't be posting, even though yes, I'm a Christian and I'm even a married woman now, and till today. So like I speak now, I have messages in my inbox, men still coming for me, even as a married woman. But it doesn't mean that they still come with some sense of respect. It takes them a lot of courage to come into my inbox and want to flirt with me. But when you have people, the only type of people who come into your inbox and want to flirt with you are playboys, are people who just want to see your body. They don't deserve it. So you have to start doing a soul searching. First of all, ask yourself questions. Is there any way I am giving these people a sense, an impression that, hey, I'm a cheap girl, you can do anything with me, come into my inbox, let's flirt, and all of that. So you need to check that and score yourself. So carry your sexuality with honor. You don't have to sleep with anybody. I am that one person I will always advocate and who speak against premarital sex, no matter how the world has made it look so normal, so okay, you're a human being and all of that. I still stand against it because the scriptures, my life is being based on the word of God. The Bible says you flee fornication. It didn't say pet it, flee from it. So I still speak against premarital sex, which is called fornication, and when extramarital affairs, which is called adultery. You don't need it. You don't need to give your body to anybody that comes around you. They're still going to look you, they're going to look you as you are cheap. There was a lot of revelation I got from my husband where he was talking about what men want from women and how they go about that and how they perceive a woman they have slept with and everybody has slept with. It doesn't bring out that femininity in you. So please, darling, I know you're a queen and you're you're a feminine woman, and this is a way for you to build your feminine energy. This is not for you. This is not like a condemnation video. No, who am I to judge another man's master? But I'm here to share my thoughts. The sixth thing is communicate your worth through your non-negotiable standards. One of the things people will respect about you is if you're a woman of high standard, if you're a woman of principles. Even God himself is a God of promises, principles, prophecies. If you're his child and you don't keep to his principles, he is not going to come and be the one to kill you, or don't to come and be the one to harm you, or to come and be the one to take away the blessings from you. It's already there in the scriptures. This and this will happen to you if you keep my law. This and this will happen to you if you do not keep my law. It is there. There are principles. Seed time and harvest times are there. They are principles. What a man sows is what he's going to reap in Galatians 5. There are still principles. So God is not the one who's going to harm you when you go against principles. The after effect of those principles are going to come after you. God may not even be aware of that. So you have to, in your own life, in building your feminine energy, you also have to communicate your non-negotiable standard. See, I don't flirt is that I don't flirt. No matter how much you're going to give to me, I don't flirt. You're not meant for any and everybody. Any and everybody don't have to like you. Any and everybody don't have to really, connect with you. You are not really seeking for attention. You have known your worth as a woman. So this is not pride. Please don't mistake this for pride, okay? This is not pride. It's just elegance, self-confidence, and class. And these are non-negotiable standards. You must stand by them, because anytime you begin to deviate from them, people are going to disrespect you. Men are going to disrespect you. Men are going to see you as loose and cheap, and they may not even tell you, but they will communicate it to you. So when you see high value women, you kind of notice their connections, their systems, the people, their community. You don't see them meddle around with mediocres. You don't see them meddle around people who do not that they don't know, they don't, not only do they not know where they are going, they don't even want to know. So when you are in the midst of 5 people, if you come in the midst of 5 wise people, you are the 6th wise person. If you find yourself in the midst of 5 foolish people, I'm sorry, you are the 6th foolish person. A friend of a thief is definitely a thief, because when the police, you may say, I'm not stealing with him, but when the police come to find him, they're going to get you if they don't find him. And one thing I also want you to know is this: if a man has no vision for his life, you are not there to do anything with him. He is of no need of you. So you don't have anything to do in his life. If a man doesn't communicate his vision, if he doesn't have a vision for his life, you can't help him with anything, and you don't have to. There's no point seeing yourself around such a person. So most times the most honorable thing you can do for yourself is to walk away out of that relationship. And before we go into number 7, I want you to hit subscribe button. I want you to like this video, share it, tell me your thoughts in the comment section. I really can't wait to read from you. It always gives me joy when I read from you, in the comment section. So do well to let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Also always check the description box below. There was a New Year gift I gave out in some of my videos, so I will do a favor to also link it in the description box below, so for people who had not really gotten it to get it it's about my skincare for my 1 year skincare journey. So I'm going to do you a favor and I'm going to link it there. And I'm also going to leave you a link to where you can book a call with me so we can talk about your femininity and relationship and see if you are qualified to hop on my femininity program. So number 7, the last but not the least, is your spirituality. Sis, God has to be the orchestrator of your life. He has to be the orchestrator of your femininity because he created them male and female. And he is the one who gave you all this package. He's the one who built you. He built you different from a man. Women think emotionally, men are logically driven. So God is the one who orchestrated you, who knows everything in you, who knows every part of you, and he's one who you should build first. The spiritual controls the physical, whether or not you like it, whether or not you believe it. It's simply the truth. The spiritual controls the physical. So if you're not able to manifest your spirituality, if you're not able to build your spiritual life with God, having a personal relationship with Jesus, if you don't know him yet, you will need to do that, because doing every other thing here will help you. It is called self-help, but it has a limit. Okay, if you don't want to have Jesus into your life, it's fine for you, but it has a consequence. It's not a consequence anyway, because the Bible said in John 3:16, for God to love the world, he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believe in him will have eternal life. He will not perish. Whoever believe in him. So if you don't believe, you know what awaits. So you really have to build your spirituality. Take time to dwell on the word of God. Take time to really ask God for his purpose for your life. When he gives you direction on his calling for you on earth, your calling is different and very unique from others. When you now know your calling on earth and blend it with your femininity, it's going to ooze out the glory of God. And not only are you, people are just going to see you and will fall in love with you. And you will end up not even attracting the wrong kind of people. Our lives are too short that we shouldn't waste time on frivolities. Okay, so you need to work on your spiritual life. So this brings us to the end of today's videos. I was thinking that I'll be able to finish this bottle of wine before I finish this video, but I ended up not finishing it. I didn't even plan to finish it anyways. How can I even finish a bottle of wine? So that's essentially. Do well to follow me on my Instagram handle, my Instagram page, and share with me your thoughts in the comment section. Remember, this video was never geared to condemn anybody or to judge anybody. You clicked on this video so you can learn how to build your feminine energy. I'm still Nnalue from the King's Bride, and don't forget to check the description box below, and I want to see you in my next video. Salam.